page from Velveteen's playbook.
So what else is new? He's been stealing from Velveteen's playbook for the last month. That's how they ended up here tonight.
It's a nice touch, but I think Trey's going to need to do a whole lot more to rattle Velveteen.
I don't know about that. He looks like he might be rattled right now.
I'd chalk that up to pure annoyance more than anything else.
How can you tell the difference?
After years of putting up with you, I'm pretty much an expert on the subject.
Well, the time for psychological warfare is over. Let's find out who will prevail in this unprecedented first ever Spotlight match. This no disqualification spotlight match came about when Velveteen Dream felt Trey was, quote, stealing the spotlight from him when they were partners in the Dusty Rhodes Tag Classic.
It puts both men in a unique situation. There are no pinfalls or submissions. The only way to win the match is by using your opponent's finishing move.
Velveteen Dream might be unconventional, but he's also one of the most gifted athletes in sports entertainment. I'm sure he'll handle himself just fine under these conditions.
Around like a rag doll. As we've seen countless times over the years, superstars oftentimes try to make a statement with their entrance, and I think it's safe to say that Velveteen Dream did just that, Byron, at NXT TakeOver Philadelphia.
Yeah, and leave it to Velveteen Dream to bring out an entourage prior to one of the biggest matches of his career.
Showing a lot of fury with these attacks.
Training, strategizing, and execution. It's all coming together right now.
Shoulder tackle. He's absorbed some damage already.
It's nothing he hasn't been through before. To elaborate a little more on Velveteen Dream's TakeOver Philadelphia entrance you guys mentioned, for me, the best part was watching Dream have his customized mouth guard inserted by a member of said entourage.
Yeah, that mouth guard was on a featherbed pillow, mind you, and he wore fancy airbrushed boxing trunks to the ring that said Dream Over. And that night, he was standing tall over his opponent.
Straight punch. Jarring. Now back to the ring. Gets him with a counter. Boom, what impact.
Great agility there.
Huge toss. Harsh impact.
In matches like this, guys, you learn very quickly which superstars have what it takes to truly get extreme.
He's starting to struggle here.
Extreme Rules matches are brutal, and it's catching up with him.
They get dangerous out here, especially when there are no countouts. Oh, shows no mercy.
And that poor chair, it looks like a twisted heat.
Oh, saw it coming.
Side Front slam.
Ooh.
It's going to be interesting who comes up on top.
Velveteen Dream with the reversal. It's only a matter of time before he hits Trey's finisher.
Where's Velveteen going?
Oh no. Are those handcuffs? Not again.
It appears we're going to have a repeat of what happened after the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic final.
You guys, keep in mind, this match is no disqualification, so this is perfectly legal.
It might be legal, but it's clear Velveteen Dream's priority isn't winning the match. It's injuring Trey, possibly even ending his career.
Hey, this is the match Trey signed up for. He wanted the spotlight. Well, now he's got it.
Wait a minute, what's Trey doing?
He had a key hidden in his tights. He's unlocking the handcuffs, and Velveteen Dream has no idea.
This goes back to their very first encounter when Trey handcuffed himself to the ropes and Velveteen had a key. Somehow, Trey actually learned something.
Velveteen still has no clue that Trey is free.
And Trey nails him with a punch.
He outsmarted Velveteen Dream.
I never thought I'd see that happen.
And now Trey with the steel chair.
This is a huge turning point in this match. Trey has now gained complete control over Velveteen Dream.
Ooh, what impact. There's going to be a lot of offense in this match. And now Trey and Velveteen Dream are brawling at ringside.
What's Trey doing with that fanny pack?
And Trey nails Velveteen Dream with it.
Velveteen's out cold. What the heck was inside that thing?
There's your answer. Real honorable, Trey.
Now, you said it yourself. This match is no disqualification, so that was perfectly legal. Up and down. What a slam.
And he's heading back in. Saw that one coming.
Oh, look at this aggression, just pure brutality.
Come on, easy.
The Rainmaker DDT. Exiting the ring. Very interesting game plan here. He's one step ahead there.
Great technical know-how on display.
Side slam. Ooh. And you can see that Dream is looking overwhelmed.
The Extreme Rules aren't going to do him any favors now.
It's almost bedtime for Velveteen Dream. He's going to need to get back in this. Ooh, that's how you dominate your opponent.
From the middle rope. Oh, what a splash!
Man, oh man.
He's not going to like this.
Check out this power.
What a press!
Can he shut the door on this one?
Velveteen Dream's just getting overwhelmed.
From the middle rope. Oh, what a splash! Oh, man! Ouch! He's executing on his plan perfectly.
It's starting to come together in a big way for this guy. You guys are so cute.
They can just punch him in the chest. A striking blow.
Dream just barely got out of the way. Ooh, earth-shattering spine buster.
Oh, that hurt on the spine.
Picking the spot.
He weaves out of the way. Oh, the sledgehammer connects. That'll scramble your insides.
He might have been waiting on that one. Wicked body shot.
Knee lift.
Bam! Down he goes.
What a shoulder block. From the middle rope. Oh, what a splash!
Velveteen Dream.
Down across the knee.
Elusive movement there. Oh, impressive counter.
Whoa, it's another reversal. Foot just stomping down. Oh, check this out. That'll turn your lights out. Velveteen Dream delivering the full experience.
He is just dominant right now.
Axe handle finds its target.
Setting up again.
A couple of months ago, Trey hijacked an NXT broadcast, desperate for the spotlight. Well, after this huge victory over Velveteen Dream, he's now earned it.
I don't think it was his plan from the beginning, but it certainly worked out in his favor.
Hold on, maybe Velveteen Dream isn't ready to concede the spotlight just yet.
He's got that loaded fanny pack that Trey used earlier.
What are we witnessing? Is this some kind of strange sign of respect from Velveteen Dream?
It's almost like he's putting the championship around the Trey's waist.
That was certainly bizarre, but nonetheless a huge win for Trey tonight.
The following contest is an Iron Woman match and is for the NXT Women's Championship. Introducing the champion from New York, she is the NXT Women's Champion, Mrs. Z-Bay.
Big match here, guys, as the title will be on the line tonight.
And the champ has looked dominant of late, but all it takes is one wrong move and that title could be going home with somebody else.
It's Candice wrestling. This is for the Women's Championship. Sold out here. Everyone's standing in anticipation to see who truly is the best superstar in the women's division. Guys, in Red's short reign as NXT Women's Champion, she's already successfully defended her championship on several occasions, but never in a match like this.
Putting your title on the line in an Iron Woman match is essentially like defending it multiple times in one night with no break in between. It can be extremely taxing, to say the least.
Kind of like having to do commentary with you, Saxton. Standing sea fire!
Oh, man.
And she's back in the ring now.
Everyone knows that when the championship is at stake, these ladies are going to pull out all the stops. This should be a great one.
Uh-oh.
Jawbreaker!
Call the dentist.
Step up, Enziguri.
Hoist it up.
Feast your eyes. Complete control right now. Look out.
Running arm breaker.
That was nasty.
A running swanton. Elbow drop. Elbow drop.
Piercing.
A longtime revolutionary of the women's wrestling scene, Candice LeRae is known for not being intimidated by opponents of any shape or size. She has even taken on the likes of Kevin Owens and Cesaro. And again, yet another counter. A backbreaker now. And she's getting fired up here.
She's taken command of the situation.
Textbook vertical suplex. Bam.
As Michael pointed out earlier, Candice LeRae has found herself in unique matches during her career. All were examples of Candice's fearless persona that's willing to risk life and limb for the win.
Candice was getting matches that girls were not getting at the time. The competition forced her to step up her game, and now we're seeing the fruits of her labor. Snapmare takeover.
Black Widow.
Locked in tight.
She better do something fast. She gets out of it.
She has renewed life now, Michael.
Boom. Drop. Ooh, nasty. Oh, look at that scoop slam.
What's up?
Guys, I've talked with superstars who've competed in Iron Man matches, and each and every one of them said that there's almost no preparing for the grueling nature of this contest. Down on the neck with reckless abandon.
A bad place to be for the challenger.
She's not rising to the occasion right now. Rack applied. This could be it.
For the win to retain the championship. She's not done yet.
Just powered out.
A striking blow.
Into the gut. What's next?
All the way up. Crucifix.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Double pop.
The title's going nowhere. Kiss your dreams. Good night.
Did you see? Shoulders down. Championship on the line. Kick out of two. That was a very near fall.
Dangerous.
Amazing reflexes on display.
Oh my, down with authority. Stomping down. Bulldog.
Delivered with force.
to the midsection.
She's taking charge here.
She's fighting hard, and it is paying off.
Oh, the knee just being torn apart now.
Kick right to the midsection.
Candice LeRae with a beautiful counter. Oh, look at it.
Feast your eyes. Enzuigiri.
Oh, nasty impact. Right across the knee. Heel hook locked in. This is painful.
Reversal. What a counter.
Oh, look at it.
A backbreaker now.
This could be it.
Shoulders down now. Isn't it enough to retain the championship? 1, 2. The champ scores a fall.
Look out, guys. Standing sea fire.
Oh, man.
Over the top rope. Oh,
This is vicious.
she's got her in her sights.
Kick to the gut.
What's next?
All the way up. Crucifix.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Gut for pop.
Now that is why they're the champ.
I'm not sure Candice is going to be able to.
Here's the pin. Title on the line. The defending champion sneaks an early fall.
Perch on the shoulders.
A backbreaker now.
Oof.
Attacking the core now.
Yeah, without your core, Michael, you are essentially useless.
Kick right to the midsection. Enzuigiri! This one's about the women's championship, and nothing means more to these women than that title. Things are looking dire for Candice LeRae.
At this point, each second on the clock has to feel like a minute to her. I mean, she's getting absolutely destroyed.
At the arm bar. Perch on the shoulders.
A backbreaker now.
She ducks out of the way there.
In the corner now. Wow, she turned that one around. Scoop slam.
Right across the knee. Heel hook locked in. This is painful.
Perch on the shoulders.
A backbreaker now. She is just dominant right now.
Her offense is on point right now.
Oh, the human torture rack.
performance here, but you have to wonder if she's risking permanent injury.
Kick to the gut.
What's next?
All the way up. Crucifix.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
She's calling for it.
Are we about to see it again?
But champions need to finish the job. One more time, throwing the heavy artillery.
Quickly into the cover with the title on the line.
Champion.
And the defending champion gets an early fall. Uh-oh, full Nelson. And again, this is for the women's title. She's got her. The champ not in a great place.
Her endurance is really getting tested here, guys. For her sake, let's hope she has some...
Really focusing on the torso here. An attack like this will really leave you gasping for air.
Again, the championship title at stake in this contest.
These superstars look determined to destroy each other here tonight, which is what you would expect, I guess, when the gold is on the line.
For the championship! And the shoulder's up in time.
She got the shoulder up. That's all that counts.
Oh, harsh impact.
Oh, and she turns it around.
Right on the neck.
What a treat we have here with WWE Women's Superstars in action.
Works on the shoulders.
A backbreaker now.
LeRae with a beautiful counter.
Cover for the championship! And she gets the shoulders up.
Not yet.
In control here with it.
This could be it.
She's calling her out.
Kick to the gut.
What's next?
All the way up. Crucifix.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Taking it to her midsection yet again.
How she's absorbing this punishment is beyond me.
She gets the score right of the match.
The champion retains.
Here is your winner, and still the NXT Women's Champion, Mrs. Z-Bay.
Took on some damage there, but was still able to pick up the win.
I don't know if there's anybody in the back that can actually unseat this dominant champion.
Guys, I've literally got chills after watching that thrilling championship match.
So, I'm not really going to talk about my time in NXT. Overall, it was great, but I don't want to give Rhea Ripley the attention after what she did. She could have ended my career before it even started.
I still think you should have changed your name to Red Eye after that. And think of the marketing opportunities for airlines and allergy medicine that would have come your way. You left a lot of money on the table.
Can you focus on our speech instead of bringing up bad ideas from the past?
Bad ideas? There's another tie-in you missed out on.
Please come in and save me from my idiot best friend.
Hey, soon-to-be Hall of Famers.
It's my old tag partner.
That didn't last very long, did it?
Unfortunately, no.
I just wanted to say that I am so excited and honored to induct you tonight.
We wouldn't want anyone else to do it.
I mean, Undertaker would have been pretty cool. Or President Rock. He actually texted us today. Check it out.
Can you please stop insulting Rhonda before she snaps your arm off?
It's fine.
Oh, now I can't find the text. Please tell me I didn't accidentally delete it.
Rhonda's the perfect person to induct us. She and I had some intense battles when I first got into WWE, especially that Money in the Bank match with the arm bar on top of the ladder.
I am definitely going to mention that tonight, and I have to tell that story about Trey's first night on Raw. That was crazy.
Do you think messages from the president self-destruct? Like, for security reasons?
I don't know about that. Oh, I almost forgot. This was on your door. See you out there soon.
What is it?
It's a note. From my parents.
You haven't talked to them in years.
No, my real parents. It says they're gonna be at the Hall of Fame ceremony tonight.
Wow, I can't believe it. I can't believe it either.
Between never hearing from them again after they sent me that letter in high school and then all those times I left tickets for them and they didn't show, I'd given up hope. But now I'm finally gonna meet my actual real parents. This is so cool.
Are you sure it's not some kind of misunderstanding?
It has to be them. Look, they signed it the same way they signed the letter I got in high school.
This really isn't the best time, but maybe we should talk about this whole thing with your birth parents. No, you can't do this.
What's there to talk about? They must have finally seen me on TV and tracked me down, which is all thanks to you. You're the one who encouraged my big debut on Raw, remember?
That's like your third plate. Are you sure you don't have a tapeworm?
It's just the food here at Raw is so much better than what I'm used to at NXT. Did you try these black beans? They really nailed the seasoning.
I'm good. Don't want a case of the bean cramps during my Money in the Bank qualifying match tonight against Ronda Rousey.
You're lost. I mean, don't get me wrong. There are reasons other than the food that I'd like to join you here on Raw. It's been kind of weird in NXT by myself.
Well, whenever you're done stuffing your face, it wouldn't hurt if you made the rounds here and introduced yourself. Never know what could happen.
You know what? That's a great idea. I'll do that right now. And by the time I'm done, dessert should be out.
Sure, I'll clean up your plate. Hey, where are you going? That goes out to the arena!
Finally, you all have a champion you can be proud of. And now that I've climbed this mountain, I plan on enjoying the view for a very, very long time. In fact, our GM Randy Orton might not like me saying this, but I'm the champ now, so who cares? The next decade of Monday Night Raw is going to be very monotonous because there will be no Universal title changes. For the next 500 episodes, this is all you will see. Me in this ring holding this championship.
Guys, are you seeing this?
Unfortunately, yes.
I'm not sure why Trey from NXT is here, but let's focus on our champion.
Not the reaction I was expecting, but for those of you who'd find this upsetting, I'm sure there are other so-called championship matches you can watch where the titles will change hands frequently, but not mine.
Okay, this guy's officially insane. Security, do your jobs.
Are you kidding me?
I saw him visiting backstage, but I guess he had other plans.
Are you lost? You know this isn't NXT, right? Let him in the ring. It's cool.
Come on, Joe, you're giving him what he wants. This guy craves the spotlight.
You mind telling me what you're doing out here?
I think we'd all like to know.
I got some really good advice from my friend Red. She's kind of new to Raw, but I'm sure you know who she is, right? Super talented. Bit of a temper sometimes, but you can relate. Anyway, she said I should go around and introduce myself, and I figured, why not start with the Universal Champion himself? So I'm Trey. Pleasure to meet you.
I'm not sure this is going to end well for Trey.
Do you think I'm some kind of joke?
No, not at all.
Shut your mouth before I break your arm. I didn't plan on competing tonight, but after your little interruption, I guess I'm going to have to start my decade of dominance 1 week early.
I wasn't planning on competing tonight either. I actually just ate a ton of food at catering, and my stomach's killing me. You mind if we postpone until next week?
I'm afraid that is not an option.
Okay, fine. But if I'm doing this, your title's on the line, right?
Sure. I didn't get to properly introduce myself. I'm Samoa Joe, the man who's gonna choke the life out of you.
We have an impromptu Universal Championship match coming up next.
I think it's going to be more of a slaughter than a match.
I'm afraid you're right, Corey. We've seen Trey do some great things in NXT, but I don't think he's ready for this kind of challenge, especially with no time to prepare.
Yeah, well, it's too late now. This is happening, and I can't wait.
I don't think it's going to last very long.
Unfortunately, I have to agree.
Big reversal.
Oh my God, ready to... Samoa Joe locks in the Coquina clutch.
Told you it wasn't going to last very long.
Wait a second. Trey counters.
Joe's shoulders are down on the mat.
He did it! We have a new Universal Champion!
Trey just pulled off one of the biggest upsets
This isn't over
in
yet.
WWE history.
I guess I was still right about it not lasting long, but this is unbelievable.
All hell is broken loose on Raw, and we have a NXT superstar who just won the Universal Championship.
This is unprecedented. What happens
I'm gonna
next?
make you pay.
Other than Trey running for his life, I have no idea.
wait!
Can't slow down. Joe's gonna kill me. Shouldn't have eaten all that food.
What the hell did you just do?
I took your advice and it worked. I'm Universal Champion.
I meant you should talk to someone like the GM to try and get a call up, not interrupt Samoa Joe. I mean, congrats, your crazy way of doing things worked yet again, but now what?
I haven't thought that far ahead. I'm just enjoying the moment. Also, I might throw up.
Also, you're my ride.
Sorry.
If you find your friend before I do, you tell him this is far from over.
The following contest is a Money in the Bank qualifying match. Making her way to the ring from New York, Mrs. Z-Bay.
As we ready for singles action, Byron, what can you tell us about these two competitors?
Well, I can say that both of these superstars come into this match incredibly hungry to prove their dominance here tonight. But as we all know, only one will walk away with their arm raised in victory.
The baddest! Not that there are any easy matches in WWE, but this is certainly a tough draw for Red in this Money in the Bank qualifying match.
Oh, I agree, Michael. Having to defeat Ronda Rousey just to get a chance to compete in the Money in the Bank ladder match is no easy task.
It's kind of like surviving an encounter with a great white, only to get thrown into a river of piranhas. Good luck with that, Red.
Vicious, aggressive attacks. You're watching Monday Night Raw. The Russian leg sweep. Boom!
Hammerlock applied. Oh, no, no. Uh-oh. Oh. That's going to break their arm. Serious damage to the arm being inflicted here.
Since day one of arriving in WWE, Ronda Rousey has always said she wants to earn what she gets. Rousey is driven to have the respect of those that she respects.
Yeah, and Ronda has all the money she ever needed and all the time she ever wanted to spend it. But she chose to pursue this career as a WWE superstar to show that she is more than just a fighter. Ronda Rousey got out of there in time.
Talk about dismantling your opponent.
Speaking about Ronda earning her keep, Byron alluded to how Ronda isn't here for a quick cash grab. She's here to be the best. That said, some of our female superstars are a little embarrassed at the attention and opportunities Ronda's had.
Well, major opportunities came quickly for Ronda, true, but remember, she was challenged into them. She came into WWE with a humble attitude to rise up the ranks, but she just found herself at the top faster than expected.
Just sending a message there.
Samoan drop, Byron?
Oh, no, it's the Hawaiian drop!
Oh.
Enziguri! You know, I'll tell you, she's one of the most talented women superstars I've ever seen here in WWE. We're in the feeling out process here. Who's going to get the advantage and maintain control? She seems to have gained the advantage here.
Nobody can match up with this woman when she's on a roll like this. Nobody.
Over and over. Oh, the human torture rack.
I see where she's going with this.
Kick to the gut. What's next?
All the way up. Crucifix.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Power bomb. Red setting up for something big.
Hold on, what is Samoa Joe doing out here?
Did you find your friend yet? Huh? Where is he? Answer me.
I don't know where he went. This is not my problem.
Here comes Ronda from behind.
Piper's pit.
And that'll do it. Ronda Rousey has qualified for the Money in the Bank ladder match, albeit under somewhat controversial circumstances.
Controversial. Red should have stayed focused on her opponent. That's on her.
Well, it appears Ronda Rousey is also somewhat frustrated with how things went down.
Hey, a win's a win, and if Trey hadn't run away like a coward, this never would have happened. Maybe Red needs to have a talk with her best friend.
Hey, there's like 100 other benches in this mall. Go find one.
Psst. Look.
Seriously, I will not hesitate to punch you in the junk. Trey?
Yeah, it's me, but keep it down. I'm indiscreto.
I think you mean incognito.
Whatever, I just don't want Samoa Joe to find me.
I'm pretty sure he's not here.
Good. But just in case, look off into the distance when you're talking to me.
I tried calling you all week, but your phone went straight to voicemail.
That's because I smashed it. I'm also wearing different deodorant to throw Samoa Joe off my trail. Can't be too cautious.
And I don't know if you heard, but Joe ended up costing me my Money in the Bank qualifying match. You poked the bear and then ran away, leaving me to deal with him.
I'm sorry, and I'll make it up to you somehow, but don't get hot because I'm the Universal Champion.
That's not what this is about.
Are you sure you're not a tiny bit jealous I won a title in WWE before you when you're supposed to be the in-ring star? And I did it when I wasn't even an official member of the roster.
I mean this in the nicest way. But you got lucky.
I reversed a coquina clutch into a pin. That's not luck.
I'm the one who taught you that when we were training in Calgary.
Fine. Then I guess this is yours. Take it.
Stop. One of the reasons I was trying to get a hold of you is Randy Orton wants to give you a short-term Raw contract. So congrats, you got what you wanted, at least as long as you're champion.
Yes! I mean, yes.
Don't get too excited. Orton also wanted me to let you know you're defending your title on Monday.
Let me guess, against Samoa Joe?
No, he's mad at Joe for letting this turn into the single worst thing to ever happen in WWE. His words. So instead, you're going to face Brock Lesnar.
Cool. You sure you don't want this?
Sorry, you got yourself into this.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Universal Championship.
This is it, guys. The title is up for grabs here.
And this might be the most highly anticipated title defense in recent memory.
What about you, Byron? Do you think the champ has what it takes to walk out of here victorious tonight?
I really do, Michael. You have to remember, the champ doesn't have to win this match. He just can't lose it. I know it sounds like the same thing, but trust me, there's a big difference.
Introducing the challenger from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 295 pounds, Brock Lesnar. And introducing the champion from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 450 pounds. He is the WWE Universal Champion, Z-Daddy.
This is always a match with enormous implications for the landscape of the entire WWE.
This capacity crowd is waiting with bated breath. The Universal Championship, it doesn't get